Well, all right, let's turn now to a current event happening next weekend in Rock Falls. The festival celebrates the drummer and musician Louie Bellson. The 6-time Grammy nominee was born in Rock Falls and has connections to Moline. That's why we have Josh Duffy and one of the music's performers right here, and Melinda Jones, who's the director of Rock Falls, Visit Rock Falls, joining us now. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks so much.
Thanks
Great
for
to be
having
here.
us.
Well, first I want to get to a little bit of the background. I mean, before we jump into the event, tell us a little bit about Louie's history here in the area.
Well, Louie's history, he was born on July 6, 1924 in Rock Falls, Illinois, and then the family moved south to Peoria, then moved up to Rock Island. Then they settled here about the mid-30s, and he had the Bellson Music Store down on 5th Avenue, 1711 5th Avenue, Louie's father. And Louie graduated from Moline High School in 1942, and then right from there he went out to the West Coast, was playing with Benny Goodman, then played with Tommy Dorsey, Duke Ellington, some of the best well-known big bands of the time. So he made a name for himself and brought that name of Louie Bellson back to the Quad Cities, and people knew who he was, but he loved being here and loved coming back to Rock Falls and the Quad Cities.
Wow, what a rich history. And Melinda, before we get to you quick, Josh, you're performing this year, aren't you?
Yes, yeah, I've been honored to be the music director with Visit Rock Falls Tourism, and represent that Louie Bellson style and the history. And it's an important part of that festival, but then it's also the variety of music that we bring to it. So I'll be playing that music that Louie had recorded during his career and talking about Louie Bellson. So you're going to get that little history bit, but hear so much great music from modern day bands today doing what they do and they specialize in.
Well, Melinda, what else are people going to look forward to?
Well, first of all, we're going to start off with the drum clinic with Greg Potter, and he is the drummer for the big band, no, correct me on that.
Yeah, the Buddy Rich Big
Buddy Rich
Band.
Big
Yeah.
Band Machine. And so that is going to be at the McCormick Event Center at 11:30 to 12:30. And then everyone will come over to the park at 1 o'clock, and we'll have 4 bands performing. Yorkville Big Band, Abby Growl's band, Josh Duffy, and the Black Hawk Broadcasters, as well as Rare Element. And then also at 2:30, we're going to do a dedication of a bench, the Louie Bellson bench.
Yes, I was going to ask about that. What's the significance there then?
So Mrs. Bellson, she wanted to purchase a bench, and it sits right there so that you sit there and you can see the amphitheater right there, watch all the bands, and it'll just kind of feel like we have Louie right there with us.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow, what a touching little thing that you're going to do.
Yes, yeah.
So tell me, how many years has this been going on?
4 years. So it's our 4th year. We're always excited about it. It brings a lot of people from out of the area to Rock Falls, and that's what we want, for them to come to Rock Falls, see what we have to offer, and you know, enrich in the Louie Bellson history.
And the beautiful thing, it's free. It's free to the community. Anybody wants to come can just bring their lawn chair, come and hear this music for these bands at no cost. There'll be food trucks there. We're hoping James and the weather crew here can brew up a great forecast for us on June 7th. That's right, yeah.
Well, great. Well, one other thing, Josh, you seem like you know a lot about Louie.
Yes.
Doesn't he known for a certain drum setup?
Yes, so in the Bellson Music Store, that's where he invented the 2 bass drum setup. And so when you see these metal bands playing everything that they do today, that originated with Louie Bellson. And so he won the Gene Group of Drum contest in 1941, and he was using the double bass system even at that time. So it's neat that he was an inventor, he was an educator, but his big thing was passing this music on to the younger generation. And that's something I have tried to do myself with students and music programs, is to teach that legacy of Louie Bellson. We should be very proud of him being from the Quad City area. And Melinda and her crew do an amazing job with the sponsors that help put this event on every year to bring that music back to Rock Falls to celebrate Louie Bellson.
That's so great. Well, yeah, you're from Visit Rock Falls. So what does this bring to, you know, the pride of the community to be able to host such a great music festival?
It's just really just a great opportunity to bring people in, see our beautiful RB&W district, you know, and get to the history of Louie Bellson along with other history in the area. And so we're really happy to keep bringing it back and have Josh helping me.
Yeah, and we're going to have the Louie Bellson drumsticks from Zildjian. There are a couple of these there, and then I wore my Louie's shirt, of course, that we're going to have a couple of those there. These are from the Zildjian Company, only limited quantities, so there's going to be some neat items that people can come and learn about Louie. But when you hear that music and sit down by the river, I mean, you can't get that anywhere else except the Midwest here, and it's that great Midwest hospitality. That's why Louie loved being from here.
Yeah, it sounds like a great event. Food trucks, music, community.
Yes.
Well, thank you both for joining us today. This was
Thank
great.
you so much.
Thank you.
Perfect. Well, we have all the details about next Saturday's Bellson Music Fest up on WQAD.com. Just click on the As Seen on TV tab at the top of the homepage.